Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss 9th class second lesson, second lecture. Right, Nana? 9th class second lesson, second lecture. In first lecture we will discuss what are the relays, how many relays, and how they form. Right, Nana? How many relays, Nana? We have four natural relays. First one is the lithosphere. Second one is the hydrosphere. Third one is the atmosphere, and fourth one is biosphere. Right? These all are the natural relays came from the driven from the Greek words. And litho means stone, the sphere means the sphere. Next, the bios means the life, and atoms means vapor, and the hydro means what we have water. Right? These all are the we learn in the first lecture. See, in second lecture is our lesson is the natural relays of the earth. We know the four natural relays, but among them four only we consider one is the lithosphere. We are going to learn in this lesson the lithosphere, about the lithosphere. See, in the lithosphere what we have, how the mountains were formed, how the oceans were formed, and how these all are earthquakes were happened, and these all we are going to the learn. Why? Because these all are related to the earth surface. These all are related to the earth surface. See, in here we have the different landforms. We have the different landform. See, in the landform we have first order landform. First order landform. The first order landform means when we have the earth form. When the earth was formed. How did earth form, Nana? Already we discussed in the previous lesson, right? Earth was the burning gas. The burning gas of the ball. It was the burning gases, all those gases, dust particles. These are the burning. Then after million years later, the earth was formed like a thick soup. Earth was like a thick soup, and after the bomb, these all are happened, right? Then after the thick soup form is around the spun around the sun. When the spun around the sun, when the revolution around the sun, then automatically the hot thick soup became a cooler. When the hot thick soup became a cooler, then automatically earth was form a wrinkle. Earth was form a wrinkle. When this wrinkle form, then the mountains and the lowlands, the valleys, all those things, then we can see that happen, right? The mountains and this lowland happen. When is the lowland will happen? After million years of the rains, this lowland all are the covered with filled with the waters. All are the filled with the waters. See, when all are the filled with the waters, the 70% almost they are filled with water. Those areas, those upper areas are not merged in the water, not submerged in the water. Those are formed a continent. So these are the first landforms. These are the first order landforms. We can first the form on the head. So that's why the first order landform we consider oceans and continents. Oceans and continents are the first order landforms. Right? First order landform, ocean and continents. And second order landform. See here, in the first order landform, we also call it's a primary division. It's a primary division on the earth crust. These are the primary division on the earth crust. The first in the earth crust, what was formed? Ocean and continents were formed. So these are the primary division on the earth crust. In the second order landform, first they form ocean and continents. Then after, what was formed, Nana? Mountains, plains, plateaus. Mountains, plains, plateaus, these all are the formed in the second order landform. See, Nana, in the first order internal force. Internal force of the earth. Internal force of the earth. Due to the internal force of the earth, this second order landform were formed. Second order landform were formed. We can also call the internal is an endogenic force. Endogenic force means the inner side, the inside of the earth. The inside of the earth, these activities, the inside of the earth activities, due to that activity, the second order landform was formed. We can take example mountains. How mountains were formed? This is the one. This is the one plate. This is the one plate, and this is the another plate. This is the another plate. You know, when we discussed in the first lesson, India is a Gondwana land. There is a Angara and Gondwana landform. Due to the Gondwana landform, the split, the Indo-Australian plates move. In the Indo-Australian plates, then another split, Australian plate moves south side, and Indian Peninsula plate moved to northeast side. When the northeast side, this plate, the northeast side plate, when the collide, when the hit, when the coalition of the Laurasia, when the Eurasia, we can say the Eurasia. When the Eurasia plate, what will form? Is the Himalayas will form. See here, one plate is moving this side, another plate is moving this side. These two plates with the immense power, with the forces, when they collide, then automatically in this between, this landforms were, the mountains were formed. See, this is a one plate, this is another one plate. These two were they came together forces. When they hit together, what will happen? This automatically the landform, it automatically is the blow up, it automatically is the rise up. When the rise up, these are the formed mountains. These are the formed mountains. When did it happen? This all activity happen in the earth surface. This all activity happens in the earth surface. No, this activities happen inside the earth, inside of the earth. So when we got the internal forces, and the endogenic forces. Due to these endogenic forces, the second order landforms were the formed. See here, we can also go to the next third order landform. What are the third order landforms now? See, third order landforms. In third order landforms, you see valleys. Third order landform, valleys, deltas, basins. These all are considered in third order landform. What is the third order landform? These all are happen in the external, in the earth surface. These all are happen earth surface. It's called exogenic. This third order landform formed exogenic forces. Second order landform formed endogenic forces. In third order landform, exogenic forces. What means that is the internal. This is the external forces. Third order landform due to the external forces. These all are activity happen the outside of the earth. The second order landform is the activity happen inside of the earth. The one plate is another plate is collide, all those things. But when it comes to the third order landform, activities happen the outside of the earth. Outside earth means outer part of the earth are the external forces. So due to the external forces, the third order landform will be formed. See, is a valleys. First we consider the valleys. What is the valleys? These are the mountains. When the heavy rains were fall, this what will automatically water will be flow. The water will be flow. Due to the flow of the water, these lands, the cut. These lands will be cut due to the force of the water. When the lands will be cut, then automatically this will automatically form a valley. these are the land. Due to the flow of the water, this automatically, when the flowing, the automatically they cut. These areas will be the cut. These areas will be the cut. When the areas will be the cut, these are the formed valleys. These are the valleys. So these happen. These all activity happen outside of the head, right? Outside of the head. So that's why we call these the external forces. Due to the external forces, the rain forces. Main these all are happen on the wind and water. External forces happen the wind and the water. This wind and water, these are the very main key to activities with the external forces. External third order landform or front. See is the deltas. Deltas is a very fine soil. Is a very fine soil between the happen in the between the rivers. Between the river. See is a river. Rivers. See these are these places. These land, these areas, around the here, these areas is a delta. Around these areas is a delta. Why? Because this area, when the rivers flow, is a flow. When rivers flow, is a carries all those things, the fine lands and the gravels and the sediments and alluviums, right? The clay. These all are kept around the flow. They kept around the flow. When the flow is slow, when the river flow, when gone is slow, all gone wild. These areas all filled with the filled with the sediment flow. These are the sediment slabs. These are in the sediment slabs. We have the fine side. Due to this fine side, the clay and alluvium. These are the gravels, stones. These all are formed due to the river flow. Due to the flow of the water in the river. See this delta. Then the deltas were formed. These deltas were happened in the inside the earth or outside the earth. The outer part of the earth. These all are happened in the outer part of the earth surface. This is the we call this third order landform. Why? Because third order landform formed the external forces due to the external forces. Say the water basins. These basins are all of the filled with the water. These are the river. Some these areas. Some kind of these areas, they automatically filled with the water. The always the swampy places. We can say the marshes. Marshes means these are the wet places. These all landform. So first order landform will form in the ocean and continent. Second order landform will form the internal forces of the earth, and third order landform form the external forces of the earth. Main these are the wind and the water. These are main wind and water. So this the wind and the water. Due to this wind and water, the main will be the form. So one is what are this? The fourth water, when they carry the water, the fourth which are the gravels, scales, these all those things. Then they form a deltas. Then they form a valleys. So we got the main thing is a weathering, and another function is erosion. Weathering, erosion, and transportation, and deposition. Transportation, deposition, transportations, and the deposition. These all are the form due to the water, wind and water. This all activity happen wind and the water. See, these all are the four activities we call denudation. See, denudation is a continuity activity. Is going the continuous activities. So in this next session we will discuss what are the weathering, erosion, transportation, deposition, right?